right, so as you can see, I'm definitely bundled up right now. It's cold out. I got this hat when I was like 10 from my parents. It used to be huge on me, but now I finally got a place to actually wear it. So, I'm happy about that. I'm going to start the wash right now. See this right here? That is a sanitizer, basically, and I'm going to start it, and then I'm going to run down, and I'm going to change the filter real quick. So, let's get it. Looks good. But yeah, as you guys can see, it's a little bit nasty outside. It's like a couple freaking feet of snow. It'd be like that up north, but yeah, it's just the milk house right here I'm walking through. Let's get it. Actually, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get some milk just for dinner. And, before people are like, oh, you shouldn't be drinking raw milk and all that kind of stuff. Like, I work with these cows every single day, and I milk these cows twice a day, and I see basically, like, if they're healthy or not. So, I feel comfortable doing it, but that does not mean that you should go and drink raw milk from any place. I definitely don't think that's a good idea. I think that if you see the person milking, you can make like a rough estimate on whether or not it's a clean place or not, if they have healthy cows, all that kind of stuff. You talk to the actual farmer. So I don't think it's actually like raw milk itself isn't like a blanket term for something that's good. I think that you really have to like do your homework, get to know the actual farmer itself before you can make that educated kind of decision. Pretty sure that it was just agitating, but I definitely like to agitate it before I drink it, because like usually like the fat settles on the top because it's not homogenized. But yeah, I mean, I'm excited. We're gonna get into milking. Jeez. But yeah, right now we're drying off some cows right now, so we don't have as much milk in the tank, but we're gonna have and basically meet the minimum of our pickup requirements until we get some spring heifers in, which would be nice. And these spring heifers are more of kind of the cows that we want to see. They're smaller, they're Jersey cows. They're probably gonna have higher components and stuff like that. That's kind of what we're breeding to. But yeah, I mean, I will go and I'm gonna go grain the cows, and I'm gonna go hop on the 3600 Ford 3600 blue tractor that we have and till the pack, and then I'll bring the cows that aren't going to be milked to the front part of the parlor, and then I'll bring the rest of the cows in. So. Dinner. Just gonna lock them in real quick. Go over here. Oof. Ow. Where did you come from? Ow. I'm probably bleeding through everything right now. Hopefully the camera doesn't get absolutely ruined by the snow. Snow that's blowing everywhere. I think it's cold enough where it should be fine. But yeah. That's mythical. She's usually the first cow. First cow for everything. She loves to get bet. Like her jerseys. All the jerseys do. But she loves grain too, so. Alright, I'm just gonna kick some of this stuff out of the way. I'm actually gonna raise this a little bit. That would really suck if the camera broke. I doubt. Yes, I know. I'm gonna give you grain. Don't worry. All right. Let's see. Are we like zoomed in at all? No, right? All right. I'm just gonna go down the line, basically. Go down the line and start graining everybody. You know what? I'm sketched out by all the snow that's around here. I feel like it's gonna break the camera, so I actually. It'll be fun. All right, I'm going to kick this stuff out of the way. I kick this stuff out of the way just so I don't have to grain them. Okay, at least. Jesus Christ. Getting injured out here today. Sheesh. Juno, Raven. My goodness. I think I'm going to bring you guys. I'm going to go the other way. Switch it up a little bit. Why not? Partly just because I legit think that the snow is probably going to get on the camera and then it's going to ruin it. Then everything's fucked. Or everything's screwed. No, you can come back. So I'm going to double grain them right now, which just basically means that I'm going to give them, usually we grain them twice. And so if they got a blue scoop, they get basically 2 blue scoops. If they have a white scoop, which is basically half a blue scoop, they just get 1 blue scoop. Just like, because usually in the morning we'll blue scoop them. Or usually in the morning we'll feed them their full ration. Come on, Rascal. She does not like. Come on. Okay. Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. I know. You're gonna get grain, don't worry. Come on. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get your grain. You're gonna get your grain, don't worry. You're gonna get your grain. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Come on, you're gonna get your grain. You'll get your grain. Ugh. Jesus. Okay. Sorry, Kiss. I'm gonna have to kick you out. My favorite cows are the ones that listen. It's so show. Holy moly. Okay. Whew. I'm tired. I can't even think right now. Whew. Okay. I wonder how this audio is going to sound with all this wind and everything. Today, I'm trying to think positive thoughts. It's cold out. So far, we've gotten so far I smoked my leg on like a nail, and things maybe they're just not going the way that they're supposed to go today. But you are your thoughts. So the worst thing in the world could be happening, but then if you think it's a good time, then maybe it's a good time. It's all about perspective. And let's just think about it. We're around animals that literally turn stuff that's inedible to humans into things that are edible and highly nutritious. Beef, meat, or beef, dairy, very amazing, just like, cool things that happen. So, I'm just grateful to be here. And I think that's what farming really does. It makes you realize that, you only really need the important things. And if things are not going well, then, it's okay. This is Chandler. I feel so bad not giving her any grain because she's such a good cow. She produces so much, but she's gonna have a baby in June, March. She's not producing like any milk right now. The only other cow that I really know that needs grain is Candy. She's coming up right now. Elwyn. That's Elwyn right there. Elwyn and Candy, literally. Yep. Boom, boom. On cue. Judy. Judy's a little bit skittish, but it's okay. To be honest, you'd rather have cows that are a little bit skittish than cows that are not afraid of you at all. Just in my opinion. I don't know why I'm lecturing you guys on this stuff. Like, I really don't know that much. This is Leica right here. She's a free Martin. Come on. Come on, Tuber. This is Leica. She's a free Martin, so she doesn't have basically she can't have any babies because she was born. Her twin was a bull, and so I'm gonna give her some grain. We're gonna be just like trying to fatten her up a little bit before she goes to the slaughterhouse. Tuber is the same case. She also gets a thing of grain just because she's gonna go to the slaughterhouse too. And Reva, I need to give you your grain. Nice. Cool. I mean, I have had grass-fed milk before and dairy products and all that kind of stuff, and I've had our grain. I prefer our milk. I mean, it is only like, I think 4.3% butterfat, but still it's very good. I know that like there's some Jersey herds and stuff like that can have 6% butterfat, but so sometimes, I have it every single day and I don't even know, like our product feels like more close to my heart, I guess, and maybe that's why it tastes better. And like, obviously I'm biased because I milk the cows in the tank, so. All right, we're switching over to the GoPro just because things are getting sketchy out there. But yeah, I'm just gonna set up the milking parlor real quick. Reality of the situation, didn't sleep good last night. Little bit tired. This thing's annoying me, all that kind of stuff, blah, blah, blah. But, we gotta catch ourselves being negative, and we just gotta extinguish that real quick. The hair looking good, all that kind of stuff. So, you gotta extinguish the negative because you might think it's not that big of a deal and everything like that, but something that's been kind of haunting me lately is that everything counts, not all the stuff that you want to count counts. And I think that's like a pretty cliche thing. I think that a lot of people hear that and stuff like that, but not everything you want counts. So even you being negative counts. So stop being negative. Setting up the milk line. I'm just gonna get a bucket. This bucket diverts the milk. Any milk that we don't want to go in the bulk tank goes in this bucket. Alright, time to go get the heifers. Or the dry cows. They're not necessarily heifers, but you know what I mean. I'm gonna go get them. I'm gonna put them in here. And put them in the front part of the parlor. Basically just to kind of get them out of the way. And so we don't have to run them through the entire milk machine. I think the door is frozen. Alright, now we're gonna bring the milk cows in. Okay, let's go. Finally gonna milk. The air compressor's not on. I thought I turned it on. Air compressor's on. I'm putting some AirPods and listen to some updates on the world. From the most reliable source that I know, YouTube. Let me give you guys a little bit of tutorial on like what to do if a cow. Now, one of the okay. Let me start over. This cow had a little bit of mastitis. She got over it, but now basically just like monitoring her and stuff like that. She's still going into the bucket. You can see she's in the bucket right there. There's the bucket. But basically, what I'm going to show you guys is, so as you can see, this is her udder right there. But what I'm going to do with the inflations is basically I'm going to take two of these inflations, I'm going to plug these right here, and I'm just going to milk and then I'm just going to put this stuff on here on her underwear. Smells great. It's just like icy hot. icy hot, basically. Just like make sure that she's feeling good, getting milked out, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, she got a decent amount of milk in her quarters. So I mean, they say don't milk the cow dry, but like you also don't want to leave any too much milk in there or anything like that, or she is risking mastitis. So you know, if you're ever milking a cow, just like make sure that you milk her out, but don't. You gotta milk. You don't have to wring her out like a wet rat, you know. But yeah, she got a decent amount of milk left of. But yeah, that'll be good milk that goes straight to the calves. And then I'm just gonna, after I let her out, I'm just gonna let these guys out. I'm just gonna sanitize this unit. So just so I don't forget it, I put it down here. I basically just unclipped it and put it down there. So, you know, we should be good.